Gideon Productions is an independent theater company that does a lot of genre theater, primarily sci-fi, but also horror and fantasy-ish stuff. There's a thing about genre where it sets up some very specific expectations, so you know what those expectations are and then you can mess with them.
Although it's super fun to do like kind of schlocky sci-fi stuff where everybody's kind of cartoony, this is not that.
We basically take really extreme circumstances and then have them played for emotional truth.
A lot of the plays have kind of almost an epic scope to them and feel more transformative, like you really went to something and saw an important story.
Most of our plays have at least one character who would probably be dismissed as a freak by most people in most circumstances, and so we try to find a way to get people to just see that character as human and empathize with them when they might not otherwise.
I write most of the scripts that we do, so like when there's someone that everyone's like, that person is messed up, there's a little part of me that's like, well, but okay, now I'm curious about them. And I found that it can be something that can often be a lot more powerful in a story than an act of violence or an act of cruelty or something like that, is a portrait of a very strange person presented kind of ordinarily, or tenderness in a very, very strange context.
The lines that Mac writes are the way people speak. A character said something to me and my response was, oh, right, wait, what, oh, right, wait, what? That was the line. It requires an incredible level of discipline.
And I think it also it just increases your empathy. In order to kind of get through this process of like finding, you have to really deep dive into who these people are. Like you want to take care of these characters, so you have to find the honesty in them, and the way you have to do that is you have to understand their thought process and their logic that's driving this ship. I feel like it makes me more empathetic to other people because I understand people better and myself.
The money doesn't make sense, and I've got 2 kids and a day job, and like it really does not make sense for me to do theater. Like it's actually like a crazy, possibly stupid thing to do.
In fact, we quit. This is over. Turn it off.
But I get really protective of Mac's characters.
The plays that Gideon produces really speak to me as a former nerd myself. And so those are the kinds of people that we want to reach out to and who reach back to us. They want to build fan fiction. They want to build further art around it. They want to make a GIF on Tumblr, create a new hashtag on Instagram. Those are the kinds of people who I think gravitate towards our work and the people that we really want to connect to.
When you genuinely see the world in a way that you feel like nobody would even understand if you tried to say it, and it makes you feel isolated and it makes you feel lonely, and then you get in rehearsal with Mac and Jordana, or you go to a production meeting, and like suddenly everything you talk about, everyone around you is going, like when you get to work on a show with these guys, you feel less lonely in the world.